The teaser trailer does a great job at hooking the audience within the first 15 seconds by showing Superman beat up, wheezing, and coughing up blood. He's definitely not able to move, which tells either he fought with someone who is as powerful as him, if not more, or kryptonite could have been used. To take him home, that is Fortress of Solitude, he whistles to call Crypto. The sound design of him wheezing is really effective in making the audience feel that he's in a really bad condition. I love the fact that the duality of the characters are visually distinct. Superman having his classic look, and Clark having a messy curl hairstyle and wearing baggy dress to hide his physique. I was hoping Clark to be dorky, nervous, and clumsy, and I can see that here portrayed quite well by David Cornswell. The entrance of the Daily Planet looks gorgeous, giving a different aesthetic to the architecture of Metropolis. The Daily Planet office looks really good. While I'm not a huge fan of the colors used on the ceiling, we can see David slouching to reduce an inch or two from his height. We get a short look at Cat Grant, Steve Lombard, and Jimmy Olsen inside the Daily Planet. Lois looks straight out of the comics. Lois is looking gorgeous. Um, let's move on. We get the first look at the Kent farm and Park Kent. It also looks like we might have a flashback. We know how James pulled the strings of our hearts in Volume 2 and Volume 3 with Yondu and Rocket. He might do the same with Park Kent and Crypto. I'm not sure if they're going to show Jonathan dead or alive. I would prefer him to be alive though. The sound design on Crypto running is really good. This is Crypto's first live action debut. He's inspired from James Gunn's rescue dog, Ozu. James did post few pics and talked about how his life changed because of him. It is a really heartwarming story. And here comes the money shot of the trailer. Soup saving the kid from the gas cylinder. The use of slow mo. My god, it just looks so beautiful. We get a first look at Alexander Luthor, who seems to be pissed seeing Superman fly by his office window. Again, the Luthor Corp building looks really cool and unique. Well, I thought they would go with this one, but I'm digging this look. If you notice, there's someone trying to get inside the Luthor building. It's none other than the engineer. Lex might have kryptonite bullets in the revolver. I'm not sure how Superman is trapped in a container which he can break with one punch. Maybe they could have used kryptonite or the red sun radiation to make him weak, and that's how they trapped him. The kid hoisting Superman's flag and hoping him to come and rescue them when people are dying, running, and are blasted around him as his last hope of surviving it, and the kid's voice saying Superman just hit me in the heart. This is what Superman is about, helping the people and protecting them. He gives hope and aspiration to people to live and thrive for what they love. That's Superman, a symbol, an idol for always trying to give your best despite the odds. The people of Metropolis are booing him. Mostly while fighting the kaiju, those buildings would fall, causing many casualties and damage. I think that could be the reason why they are booing. The other day, my friend said, what was that guy thinking while throwing that can at his head? What would he do if Superman would have turned after getting hit by it? I said, well, the people know that he isn't Omni-Man or Homelander. We get the first look at Guy Gardner, ripped right from the comics with the ginger bowl cut. He looks awful and I love it. We see Hawkgirl flying with a mace, looks like she's having organic wings and not the metallic ones. We see these beautiful shots of Clark and Lois. The chemistry that they have got is very crucial for this movie, and I definitely see the chemistry working out here, which was missing in Man of Steel. I thought this thing in the background would be used only for the poster, but it looks like we are getting it in the movie too. We get to see the Fortress of Solitude, and it looks someone has ambushed it. Mostly Lex, and also destroyed his robot, Calyx, which ties to Superman's Kryptonian heritage. You can see how sad Kal-El is. Superman in this movie might not get a break. He's going to take a hit after a hit after a hit. And it kind of reminds me of Spider-Man 2, where Pete is taking a hit after a hit, and like you genuinely feel when will this guy get a break? We see Metamorpho. Initially, I thought that was Bizarro until I noticed his straps. We can see legs pizzed with bruises. GBS News is covering the border tensions of Boravia, which is a fictional place in DC. It is displayed on Ludocop TV, showing that how well established Lex is, or his company is. We get a look at Ultraman, let's call him that. Superman and Ultraman are fighting, and we can see that Superman is struggling to hold his ground. Mr. Terrific, using his T spheres, is casting a protective shield, and he's mostly saving Lois, is what I think he is doing. The people shooting are Lex bots. They have Luthor's primary colors, purple and green. This is a beautiful shot of Lois and Superman kissing inside the Daily Planet, is what I'm assuming. Hopefully, Lois gets to know that Clark is Superman in the movie rather than they starting it off with her knowing it. It adds more drama and depth to the story, and I would like to see that being explored. The soul of the teaser trailer is the music. John Murphy used the iconic Superman theme from Richard Donner's Superman 1978, composed by the legendary composer John Williams, who has given other iconic themes such as Star Wars, Harry Potter, and many more. John Murphy just encapsulates the feeling of what Superman is all about. I'm really excited for this movie. This movie is my most anticipated movie of 2025, and yeah, can't wait for July 11th. And I hope that it does well in the box office so that we can see a new DC world grow. If you have liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up and hit that bell notification and share it with your friends. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.